Yeah.
So were these the younger kids that
I wish y'all
people
could
would
see what I see
I
in my head
guess.
right now.
I guess. Because the rest of them they had chained up. I don't know.
I know they would chain their punishments would be, if they broke whatever rule, would last for weeks to months.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
And I think actually that's why we're giggling and laughing, because it's so awful that there's something like tension relief. I mean, because like,
No, you're just horrible. People.
no, I mean,
You are a horrible person, though.
there's y'all.
To be fair, I am too. I mean,
Think about the crimes.
I've never heard anything like that. I mean,
No.
No, that's pretty fucking stupid.
That was just
I mean,
like
of all the defense mechanisms, that's probably the fucking dumbest one.
That's not a very good one.
No, that is, as a matter of fact, that's probably the worst one.
Invisible.
But
What kind of asshole? If you're really like Drax, it's like
You can't see.
I moved so
I move so slow that I'm invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah, oh God.
I can see you eating those chips. Damn it!
Oh my God. But like, we think about the crimes that we hear about every day and like the sentences. These people were sentenced to life without parole, and they didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
no! They did. They have a chance at parole at 25.
Oh, really?
But most people think they won't.
Okay.
I know he got one charge of lewd, whatever, with a child under the
Contact
age
with
of
a minor or
14. So
something.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know which one that was.
But they're
with.
saying even her.
she.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he got the lewd charge.
I thought she got one too.
So that, I mean, that whatever they had done to these kids had to be horrific to get the. And I'm not
Not
saying they
necessarily.
shouldn't.
Our justice system's
No,
fucked
baby,
up.
people can like kill kids and not get life
I
in
know.
prison. You
I
know,
know.
so what the? Whoo. I mean, it had to be like
it's
torture.
because they had so many charges too. I mean, with 13
Yeah, that's true.
kids,
That- it would
they had.
stack
Oh,
up.
well, here you go. This is probably one reason. Hundreds of journals written by the children about their experiences over the preceding years were recovered from
That
the
probably
home.
wasn't real smart to
So,
do.
yeah,
girl.
no, that spelled out everything that had been done to those kids.
There
probably.
was one girl. I think she was younger teen. Somehow she got access to a computer and had a YouTube channel. She would sing songs.
Really.
One of
Some-
these kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the songs, when they looked back at the titles, like one song
wow.
is
Please
I
unchain
can't
me.
find the key.
Unchain melody.
Unchained.
No, seriously, it was like I can't find the key.
Freeze frame.
Don't yell at me, I'll fall.
There were just like
You're a horrible person. horrible person.
but like unlock the door. These were song titles.
Wow.
Please feed me this week.
Yeah, no
You-
shit.
Those
Damn.
poor.
It's not. Their situation's not funny, but there are some fucking funny things.
The freeze thing's hilarious.
That's pretty damn funny.
They had a J. House band, cover band.
My address is.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, please send
Please,
help.
said,
yeah, please send help.
It said the couple was charged with 12 counts of torture, 12 counts of false imprisonment,
That's for chaining them up.
7 counts of abuse of a dependent adult, 6 counts of child abuse. The husband, David, received an additional charge of lewd act on a child under 14. So she didn't catch that. He did. though.
She got an additional charge too, though.
God damn.
She may not have got convicted of it, but they charged her with it. And I don't remember what it was, but it was something like that.
I don't know. It doesn't say that on here.
Yeah, because when he picked up that charge, I was like, oh, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. And then they said,
it was a felony assault charge against her by
That's right.
herself. That's
That's
what
right,
it was. Yeah.
Said, okay, so this broke like about a year ago, I guess. And it's talking about.
Oh, wow. And the husband was charged with 8 counts of perjury in relation to affidavits he had filed with the California Department of Education about their homeschooling.
Ooh.
Oh, so he falsified stuff?
said said the children received full-time education in a private day school. I guarantee you that sucker was getting money from the government for running his private day school.
That's why he was listed as the principal. And all that.
Yeah. Amber's going back to school. I mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay, so the children were aged 2 to 29.
If you're already doing that, I would suggest not chaining her up and abusing her, because that seems to be what got them in trouble.
Well, that was the fucking I can't do it now.
If you just educate her.
God, Ross.
2 more songs the girl sang, and these were her original songs. It's Over.
And Please Feed Me.
And Give Me One More Chance.
Give me one more meal.
Stop it, that's not funny.
It's not funny. It's a little bit funny.
I'm trying not to laugh about freeze frame again.
Oh, yeah. If you're not going to give me shit about that. No.
They were starving the children. That's
and they
not
were
funny.
scared.
Freezing is funny.
So,
why are you laughing?
I guess the good thing is this is an update saying that they all live together. The kids still all live together, and like the older ones.
Yeah, the older ones have a house that's kind of set up as separate apartments.
Yeah, trying.
And then the youngest were, I think, split up between 2 foster homes.
So they're trying to, that they visit the younger, and they're trying to, undo as much of the damage. There's just no telling what those kids...
I don't see how they could ever live normal life.
No. I mean,
oh my God.
30 years old, there's no way you're living normal life.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to put this out here. Defense attorneys are slimy pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to exist, but I couldn't do it.
At the hearing, the judge declined the defense's request for Louise, the
mom,
to seek mental health treatment outside of custody for histrionic personality disorder, which she had been diagnosed with ever since her arrest.
Oh, please.
I mean, how can you as a human being defend...
That's just a way to make her not responsible for her actions, really.
God.
His family had a really hard time.
I'm sure.
Said if it had been granted, she could have been treated for up to 2 years and then had all charges dropped against her.
Oh, my God.
Gross.
But the judge apparently saw past
the only one that really has a snowball's chance in hell to be normal was a little 2-year-old.
Yep.
Because it's so ingrained in the others, like you said, 20, 30. I mean, there's just, I don't see how they could ever live independent, functional lives.
I mean, it's got to take so many more years to undo one year's damage.
Yeah. I would think, for every year, 5 years, 7 years to undo, and that's talk about like severe therapy. And like, I have a feeling they weren't as like they were in school, but I bet they didn't get a lot of so there's probably like their skills and Jesus, that's just so sad.
What?
What dog food do we buy them? Is it
Pedigree?
Purina? Pedigree, okay.
Why are you whispering?
Because I really didn't want to fucking advertise
it was when
anybody.
Pedigree.
Hey.
Right there, the yellow box.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know what you did wrong? You didn't look over each shoulder.
And when you cover the mic, we can still hear you.
Yeah, like it just dampens it a little bit.
Why?
Oh, because I shared that article about the FDA announcing dog food brands that can cause heart failure.
A lot of those are the grain-free.
The higher,
well,
you know why? They
end.
found that the actual grain-free brands end up causing, because they need, no, they don't need all those fillers and stuff, but they have to have some carbs. Mm-hmm. And it ends up giving them heart damage. And like dogs, young dogs, 4 or 5 years old, are just dropping dead.
And, people are on my thing
asking,
hey, that a lot of those are expensive brands, blah blah blah. And one of my friends said, I buy the cheap stuff. Well, the cheap stuff's not any better.
No.
But we buy Pedigree. We
try to buy something mid-range.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when we first got Hillary, she was our only dog, and we got Eukanuba,
which is $50 or $60 a bag.
Yeah.
And then we got the second dog, and we were like, this is getting expensive.
Well, when I was a GS7, making a third of what I'm making now, $50 every 2 weeks is
Pedigree's what we
fucking
feed too.
Lot.
And we also feed our pig. He seems to do greatly on it.
Yeah, pig loves it.
Yeah. We've been using that for
God,
I don't even know, since we got Charlie, I think.
You've had Charlie a long time.
Yeah, like almost 10 years, I think.
Yeah, but that's what's especially tragic about that is a lot of these dogs that are dying are these people that like were trying to do. I mean, they were like
trying to do the right thing,
trying to do the best they could do for their pet, spending like these expensive, thinking that I'm giving my pet the best, and then it died.
Well, and the problem with dog food is not the grains, it's the weird shit. It's the meat byproduct.
When new stuff comes out, I always try to give it about a decade before I try it, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's just like those, you're always hearing about the I mean,
it's like that with any industry, though. I mean, even cars. Because, so in 2020, which they've already released the 2020 model lineups, Toyota has brought back the Supra. It was a horrible decision when they stopped making them. They brought them back. Well, there's two problems. Number one, it's just a rebadged BMW.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a BMW Z4 with different badging and a different body kit. And they are having a problem with the car driving into trees by itself.
By itself?
What?
It's got that one of those smart features, like the collision avoidance assist or whatever.
And instead of avoiding, it tracks it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's been, they're doing recalls on them now. On this $60,000 fucking Toyota Supra.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so what were you saying?
I don't know.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
You and your dog food.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm in a lot of like pet vet groups, and that's been a big thing with people are like freaking out because like I said, they and their dogs are just like having heart failure and dying. Like,
yeah. Oh, I'd be freaking out about that too.
Yeah. I mean, it's like like I said, it's not people that were like buying the bare bottom. They were trying to do.
Yeah. I mean, if it was something like what is it? Is it Old Roy that's like $5 for a 100-pound bag or whatever it is?
That's like the cheapest stuff you could buy.
I can see that happening with that. I mean, you're not buying Old Roy thinking it's top shelf shit.
Yeah.
When you can buy a pallet of it for $20.
Oh yeah, you think the cheaper stuff's it's not going through correct regulations, and that's what.
And I would expect them to use a lot of fillers and a lot of things like that. And these other brands, Blue Buffalo was one.
Yeah, that was like supposed to be one.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the fucking
high
top.
end. Yeah.
And it's like, dude.
Well, it just goes to show that, like, you can't completely, like, you have to have balance in your diet, Like, they don't need all these grains, but they have to have carbs for their bodies to function correctly, just like we have to have a certain amount of carbs. And, that's what's so scary about all these, like, really super restrictive diets and stuff like that, how they can be, like, dangerous.
Well, and a lot of people, like, because the first thing that comes to my mind is keto. Right, because the idea with keto, as it's generally understood,
ketoacidosis is a bad thing.
Yeah, but you're not going into ketoacidosis.
Right, I understand
you're trying to get your body to go into ketosis.
Right, I understand that.
Which is very much good. But unless you're diabetic, then it's not. But as people understand it, the goal is 0 carbs. Well, that's not the goal, and it never was. The goal is 0 net carbs. So you take the amount of complex no sugar, very few simple carbs, but you take the amount of carbohydrates and subtract the amount of fiber, and those are your net carbs, right? They don't need simple carbs, but they certainly do need carbs. And a lot of people don't understand that carbs help carbs help your body process ammonia that is a byproduct of something. Some process. Well, and I can't remember what the reaction is.
It's like these morons that try to make their cats
vegan.
Yeah.
Oh, bad idea.
Cats are meat eaters.
Yeah, so man, that's not right.
I don't think you understand how cats work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've seen a while back I saw articles about, people's pets dying because they were trying to make them vegan. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. I mean,
stupid.
It's virtue signaling. You know, I'm so progressive, even my cat's a vegan. I swear to God, that's what it is.
It's not funny, but I mean, that's how ridiculous.
It's costing these fucking cats their lives because people don't. Well,
they don't understand how cats work.
I choose not to eat meat, so does my cat. And that's not how that fucking works.
I don't think your cat chooses that.
Yeah, that's
cat
not
needs
how that's
meat to survive.
Exactly. I mean, your cat probably doesn't need carbs as much as it needs all of that fucking protein and fat. You know,
it's crazy. You know,
I mean, they can't survive on hatred and angst alone. They need
some cats can.
That one can.
They'll end up eating